Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all. And welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not, and the fair act use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. First, I want to say happy Friday. I hope everyone have a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. Please stay aware of your surroundings, and please, y'all, watch the company that you keep, because it just may save your life and keep you out of trouble. Okay, y'all? So let's get to it, y'all. Let's get to it. There is more and more and more information coming out about Angie Stone, y'all. And the more stuff comes out that it makes you mad, y'all. It makes you sad and it makes you mad. The fact that the people that were all around Angie Stone didn't like her. People in the industry was phony. She helped them. And they quiet as a mouse, y'all. Ain't nobody saying a thing about nothing. And I wanted to ask some of the, my subscribers. I wanted to ask my subscribers, did you see any tributes from other artists when Angie Stone passed? Because I didn't see any. If I did, I don't remember. I swear I don't. I don't even remember anyone saying rest in peace to her or anything. It was like the whole industry either hated her or they are being silenced altogether. Everybody being told not to say nothing. Okay, y'all? This is weird what's going on, y'all. It is. When other artists didn't even come, like, bigger artists didn't come to her funeral, that was like a slap in the face. But all of these people that she helped and helped guide their career in some type of way. She gave them some good advice for them to, get out here and do their thing. Okay, y'all? Help put people on. Even her baby daddy didn't come. I know people was like, he came, he showed up late. No, y'all, that channel they be joking on that channel over there. He didn't come to the funeral, from what I heard. D'Angelo did not even come to the funeral. That dirty mother, y'all, junkie, whatever you want to call him. Okay, y'all? He didn't even come to the funeral. I don't know. That was a waste of her time, y'all. He was a sellout from the start. Look at all that demonic stuff he was putting out in his music. And look who he working with last year and this year. Jay-Z. Come on now, y'all. A lot of new information starting to seep out right now, y'all. And word on the street is, y'all, this is one of the things that's coming out. Word on the street is she confided in somebody that's, in the industry. She confided in them and talked to them about things that was going on in the industry with industry people. And word on the street is Tevin Campbell's name came up in the conversation, and she told what she knew and said what she said. And somebody went back, and this got back to Clive Davis now camp. Okay, y'all? His camp and the people surrounding his legacy. And word on the street is, y'all, she got a cease and desist letter from a lawyer right before she passed from Clive Davis. Now, this is what I'm hearing, y'all. Now, I'm going to say allegedly because I don't know I'm be around these people. I'm just telling you what these streets is saying. Okay, y'all? And this is what they saying, y'all. And I know y'all been hearing all the details about Tevin Campbell, how he fell off, and he had a nice voice, like, this guy had a nice voice. Like, you would have wanted to keep listening to him put out more and more music. And they said the industry dogged him out, y'all. Had him doing all kind of mingle tingle sessions with men, y'all. With men. Whatever they wanted, he was there to provide. And they said that he got turned out, y'all. Just like they did Justin Bieber and just like they did Usher. Word on the street, y'all. And apparently, some of these celebrities, when they going through this mess that they're going through, it looks as if, y'all, some can handle it and some can't. Because Usher, he seemed to put it past him, but he said he wouldn't let his kids go to no Puffy Flavor camp. But yeah, Usher, it just turned him out. He liked them now. He's like them now. That's why he got sued for giving somebody, the groupies. Y'all know what the groupies is, okay? He got sued and he paid money out to men and women. Okay, y'all? Look what they said happened to Usher. Security guard. Didn't Gene Deal, whatever his name is, didn't he say that? That Usher went to the hospital because of what Puffy did to him through the back door or something like that, y'all. Okay. It's a lot of stuff going on right now in the industry that's weird, y'all. And people are disappearing and something happening to them. Just like other celebrities have came out and said that these things that's happening, it's not no coincidence. It's done on purpose, y'all. It's a lot of weird stuff going on. And to be honest with you, when I heard about this, I said this make a lot of sense. That not only did they owe Angie Stone money, and she was talking about how they cheated her out of millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, over $50 million or something like that or more. Not only was they cheating her out of her money, but she knew about the dirt that people were doing, and they had turned out these young artists that wasn't even old enough to be doing no mingle tinkle sessions. Okay, y'all? That po child is strung out and everything, smoking his kneecaps off the hinge right now. And turning all kind of, y'all know. This is what, Tevin Campbell life has been turned to. And even one of the Jodeci guys, they said that he was out here smoking his kneecaps off, providing certain services too. Just like Tevin Campbell. Like a lot of people in the industry that were good talent, they got lost in the sauce out here dealing with people. And I believe that Angie Stone was mad. She was peed off. She was talking about all the stuff she knew about things and what went on in the industry. And she started talking and she started lashing back out at the whole situation and talking to people that she thought that she could trust. And they went back and told, and gotta go. Word on the street, this is what I am hearing, y'all. This is crazy, y'all. So somebody backdoored her. Is this why the industry is so quiet? Because they know about the whole situation too, y'all. I keep telling y'all, I can feel it. I can feel it. I don't know why. But I can feel that she passed away at that ball. She did not pass away on that expressway. She passed away at that ball. And I know people are going to be like, she had security. She had security. But what if, and just think about it, y'all. Salsa, what's his name? Sauce Walker, them just had their little incident that just happened. Okay, y'all? And, Say So P just lost his life in this incident. Okay? What did they just say? The security guard came out and said, I get paid to be there doing the show. So just in case people sipping, it's a crowd of people there, they don't all try to run up on her, this and that and that and that and this. What if those security guards and police officers that were there at that ball were only there while she was on that stage, y'all? What if they were paid to leave and they left? What if, y'all? Ask yourself this question. What if? And the majority of the times when a lot of these artists go and do shows, y'all, after the show, people want to take pictures. This is people from her, I guess, her sorority stuff. These are the shows that she were doing, that somebody lined her up to do these shows for her sorority people. You think that she was going to leave without taking some pictures? You know what I'm saying, y'all? Signing some autographs. You think that she was going to leave before doing any of that? I keep saying this over and over again, y'all. Something ain't right about this situation. It's weird. The fact that everybody, the next day, word on the street, the next day, people had to sign NDAs the very next day. They start lawyering up and signing NDAs the very next day. Each and every last one of the people that was supposed to be in that sprinter, y'all. What did they do to Angie Stone at the ball, y'all? That's what I want to know. And it's just my personal opinion, but it's something weird about this. This whole situation, y'all. And I think that the lethal guy, all of that part is just added in to make this just story just, they can sit back and laugh about it in our faces. Because I don't think she passed away outside of that. I think she was placed on that ground after whatever they did to her. And this is the excuse that they came up with. Somebody probably rolled that car over and everything. I do not believe anything. Then they saying it's some footage. Even if there is footage of this truck going over and this car rolling and this and that and this, who's to say she was even in there? That this wasn't a little stunt that they put together. Because nobody seems like they got hurt. Nobody. They claim 3 people got hurt and 1 passed away. But where are the people that got hurt, y'all? Because the people that we've been seeing that got hurt, word on the street is, and y'all, I kid y'all not, this is the doozy right here. Word on the street is, I told you, there's a lot of weird stuff coming up. They're saying that the guy that was, remember I was talking to y'all about the guy that was at Tony Braxton's concert, and he had the neck brace on? Remember I told y'all about that? Y'all, why he done had that neck brace on at the funeral? Word on the street, I kid y'all not. This is a rumor that's going around. He did not have no neck brace and nothing on. Everybody was at the funeral laughing, talking, kicking it like nothing happened to them. Nobody had no bruises, nothing, y'all. Like this a whole lie that they got out. And playing with everybody's intelligence about the whole situation, y'all. Where is the footage of her leaving the ball? That's what I want to see. I want to see that. Show me some footage of her. And I don't even want to see no footage of her in the car, because that might be footage of her in the car on the way there. We don't even know if it's on the way there or the way back. You know what I'm saying, y'all? They'll be playing mind games with that too. Because if that was the case, that would have been put out. That they were, you know what I'm saying? They got pictures of footage of her in the inside of the sprinter before it happened. You know what I'm saying? Now I wouldn't believe it. They could show us anything, something like them on their way to the little ball. You know, I don't believe nothing they're saying anymore when it comes to this case, because the things that's coming out right now don't make no sense. It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. And they claim they got all these people out there signing NDAs, but this one woman, she just telling stuff. Why she talking? Because they letting her talk? Everything that's just with this whole situation is weird. The whole thing, y'all. It is. And for them to do Angie like this and think that they're going to get away with this and there ain't going to be no consequences, this is going to come back to each and every last one of them tenfold. Seriously, y'all, this is going to come back to them for surely sure. what they did to her. And everybody that's being quiet about it and thinking they being slick, the things that's coming out now doesn't make sense. They saying that a lot of these women that were in the Sprinter, they didn't even like Angie Stone. Why does she even have them in her band or anything if these women didn't even like her, y'all? It don't even make sense. Then they got another story, y'all. I told you so many different things coming out. Now they're saying that her and Lethal were business partners. Word on the street. And as soon as they said, as soon as somebody said her and Lethal was business partners, I was like, wait a minute. Did Lethal have her in an insurance policy? Because if you're a business partner with somebody, you can put them in an insurance policy too. Okay, Lethal Rainwater. Y'all, when I tell y'all it's a lot of weird stuff going on, it's a lot of weird stuff going on, y'all. Now, when they was talking about this story and they said that he was gonna get paid millions and 10 millions and all this stuff, I was like, no, something don't seem right about this story, because Lethal don't seem like the type you got to give him no $10 million for to take nobody out or be a part of a play. Maybe $1 million or $2 million at the most, but I don't see nobody giving him 10. So the story kind of went left when I heard that one. So I didn't kind of believe that part, that they were business partners. Because the thing don't make no sense to me is, why would you be a business partner with somebody? Which kind of makes y'all kind of equal. You feel like that person is, on your status. If you even want to make them a business partner, put them in that type of position with you, being Angie Stone. And then you fire them or you drop the business deal with them and you don't want to do business with them anymore. Why would you turn around and hire them as your driver? So that story just don't make sense to me. That's why I said that. Okay, y'all? That one don't make no sense. But the other one, it make a lot of sense. And if that's the case, everybody in the industry knows about it. Because everybody know what they done did to these little ones. Look what they done did to Justin Bieber. It was men and women on Justin Bieber. Okay, y'all? They drove that poor child crazy. That's why he's out here acting the way he's doing. Some people, some of these celebrities, they could take it, and some of them can't. Some of them cannot, y'all. They really can't. But to show up to the funeral without a neck brace on, but before then, you going to Toni Braxton's concert with a brace on, y'all, these mother hubbers is something else. Seriously. They are something else. And neither one of them people was her friends. Not now one of them, y'all. I don't think none of them were. They said some of the women that were on that bus were trying to be actors. Some of them was trying to be celebrities, trying to be singers. They didn't want to be her background singers and all this stuff. They wanted to do their own thing. But nobody accepted them like that. So Angie Stone helped them to get him a gig, to let them be seen and get their name out there. And they couldn't stand Angie Stone. They say they were jealous of her, y'all. Especially the one that's been running around here talking about Angie Stone saying stop driving so fast. All of that whole story could be made up, y'all. Word on the street. I kid y'all not. Them numbers is not playing. I'm telling y'all, something is more to this than meets the eye. Okay, y'all? Did you hear about her daughter? I don't know if y'all heard about her daughter. But she one step from having a yard sale, y'all. If she haven't started a yard sale already, I ain't lying. Word on the street is her daughter is out here selling her obituaries for $30 each. Now, I done heard of you getting your hustle on, but good God, like, what is really going on, y'all? What is really going on? Is she going to be having a yard sale or having Angie Stone stuff online, selling it in a minute? The stuff she don't want to keep. Like, is she going to be selling some real, like, I'm just saying, some serious stuff for some bigger money? Because that's, what's that rapper, I forgot his name, the one from Chicago, his girlfriend. She's selling all his stuff, his jogging suits, all his stuff, y'all. The one that passed away on, smoking his kneecaps off, the Hinge. And, he got caught on an airplane. Y'all forgive me for getting names right now, but I've been out there hitting them trees. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is crazy, y'all. The things that is coming out right now. She is hustling people through, Angie stuff. Anything to do with Angie is she just selling all kind of stuff. And I heard that they were selling Angie pictures of Angie face on T-shirts at the, at the funeral or for the funeral stuff too. Y'all don't know what to say about this. It seemed like a ghetto mess to me, but people probably say she getting a hustle on. She might need it because they cheated her mama out of money so she could be broke while she's doing this. But when all you about is money, 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 you posted when we first heard about her daughter, she was talking about cash apps. You know what I'm saying, y'all? And other people were taking care of the funeral. And I'm sure that if Tyler Perry paid for the funeral, he probably paid for their outfits and everything, her daughter and her son stuff. So I just don't see her having to be on social media trying to get cash apps. It wasn't the right timing. It was just off to me. And I was like, if somebody else is covering the funeral, what are you doing this for? And like I said before, Angie Stone don't take me as somebody that didn't have no life insurance. I just don't see her being irresponsible like that when she got kids. And what is some life insurance? You know what I'm saying, y'all? For your kids, it's just, and they can get that expensive stuff. You know what I'm saying? It just seems off to me. But she is 1 foot into having a yard sale, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about her selling the obituaries for $30. Do y'all think that was, cool to do? Because I don't. I don't. But it just might be me, y'all. It might be me. And her son, he's been posting lately. He's been posting. And what gets me about her son right now is he went from all of this Illuminati stuff all over his pages on his IG. The checkerboards, everything. I mean, just down to a T. The chain is pyramids, all kind of stuff. And the sun worship, everything. Saturn worship. And he had this blonde hair in his head. And I know that a lot of people talk about people going through some type of ritual when they have that blonde hair in their head. Like a lot of artists that went through that, dyeing their hair, especially the guys, that color. And they say that they're going through initiation or something like that, or some type of ritual when they are doing this with a colored hair. Okay? His whole style have changed since she passed. He all clean cut now. He making sure he's shaving, haircut. He acts as if now like he's at franchising, y'all. That's what I get from him now. Like he posted up this video, and he said that the one time that he wasn't there for his, wasn't there. Because I guess maybe he's her driver all the time. Because we see her in the car with him arguing and this and that all the time. Them playing with each other and acting goofy and this and that. We see them always. He's driving her around. So I thought about that when he said that. Like, the one time that I wasn't there, this happens. And I get to thinking when I went outside messing with them trees. I get to thinking, but as you get into thinking too, you sitting back and you're looking at him now. And I don't know, I couldn't help but think, is he franchising for this water company or whatever? Okay, he kept holding that up to the, in the camera and then placing it where he's seen like he was modeling or something. He looked just like her right here, y'all. He looked just like her. He do. He act like he was sad. He can't help but miss her, even if he played a part in this mess. And I don't know, y'all. I told y'all what the numbers said. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't even see the show yet that people were saying that her kids was treating her real bad on R&B Divas or something like that. I gotta watch that show. But people say they treated her like crap on that reality show. And that if this was her life around them, then that was messed up how they was treating their mama. But now he's posting up saying that the one time he wasn't there, this happens to his mama. He can't believe it, whatever, whatever. My head got to clicking, and I was like, due to the fact he was hanging around the wrong people, he was posting up all this Illuminati mess because of the fact that he was hanging out around with the wrong people. Did they use this against him to get at his mama? Think about it for a second, y'all. Whoever is her event planner that plans her gigs and all of this stuff, did they do this on purpose the night of his birthday so they could do this without him being there? You got to think about that too. Did they pick that day on purpose? They knew he was going to be partying for his birthday. He wasn't going to be her driver that day. And this was the perfect storm. Okay, y'all? Maybe her kids had nothing to do with nothing. But due to the fact that he hanging around the wrong people, he doing the wrong things that he know his mama didn't like him doing. Did they use that against him? He posting all of this Saturn stuff. This perfect night. You get to get her away from him. Take her out. And is this why he said what he said? That's the only thing that makes sense. He said, which I was like, why would he say that they took him on his birthday? Took her on his birthday. Why would he say that? That's the only thing that makes sense to why he said that. Because I was like, why would he want that? Put that hat on his head right now and say, it happened on my birthday. They took her on. She passed away on my birthday. If she passed away the next day, do he know something we don't know, y'all? Do he know now that that was the plan all along, to get her away from her family? Her daughter wasn't there. Her son wasn't there, but they normally go with her, especially him. He performs and everything at some of her stuff. He's always driving her around. Did they pick that day on purpose? Well, if we're going to get her, we got to get her when she's not with her son. And the only day she's not going to be with her son is on his birthday. He's going to fall back and be with his friends, because his friends probably wanted to. I wouldn't even be surprised that his friends went in and threw a surprise birthday party for him. Especially if he was a part of this sorority stuff, because they're saying that the event planner and her son or her daughter, one of them went to school. I think it's the son, because I don't think the daughter had time to be. She just seemed like, they say she's a party girl. Okay. So only one that I could see that probably went to college for a little while was him. And they're saying that the event people is in the same sorority or whatever as her son. This is what I'm hearing. So it would make sense, even if they thought he wouldn't play a role in this mess. The only way you're going to make this happen is you got to make sure she's not with him. And that would be for his birthday. It's perfect. Book her for that ball. He going to his birthday party. Ain't no telling where the daughter was. I don't know where she was the night that her mother passed. She could have been at home with the kids. I don't know. Washing her teeth. I don't know. Been soaking them or something. Taking them out for a little while. Ain't no telling. Okay? But think about that for a second, y'all. A lot of times when they take people out, they do it by their lifestyle. And if they already got the son head gone with all this Illuminati bull crap, okay? They got him all looking just out here in the streets doing stupid stuff. Your clothing line, your this, your that. Stuff that your mama did not approve of. She said you are not on the same side she's on. She said that in a card to him. Is this why he didn't cut his hair off and got clean cut? Because this is what his mama really wanted to see him looking like? Without looking like a big fool that he was looking like, y'all. A big greasy fool with gold hair on his head. Now look how he's looking now. Do he know that It could be a possibility he didn't have. They just lined it up with the stuff that he was already posting to make him look like what Satan is really, really good at is making somebody else look like they did something when somebody else, it was always somebody else's idea. He can't even, when people say, why he got all this stuff on there and it's weird happened on his birthday and it's that, he can't even say nothing because he really did have all it and was into this stuff he knew his mama didn't really want him into. He knew it. I'm just wondering, y'all, do y'all think that he really is missing her now? Do y'all think that it's a possibility he didn't know? But they used his stupidity against him to make it look like he did? Because this is how they have storylines going all over the place, to be honest. It really is. But it is a possibility that he was. And he's missing her now. That's a possibility too. This is crazy, y'all, what's going on with Angie Stone. It really is. Daughter out selling her stuff. The son, he looking sad, but at the same time, we don't know. We don't know if he's franchising right now. For the water bottle company, we don't even know. We already been hearing the rumors, or well, it really wasn't a rumor. He said his daddy finally reached out to him and wanted to do some music with him. You mean to tell me that your daddy didn't want nothing to do with you, but now that your mama gone and your daddy working with Jay-Z, now your daddy is reaching out to you and he want to do some music with you? This is what he said out his own mouth, y'all. Make this make sense. This, this is what people, y'all. This is weird what's going on with Angie, and nobody's talking. Nobody is saying anything. Her people, the people that was the closest to her band, all of that, only one person is talking, and people believe him is the Storm guy that then came forth, and he's like on Messy's channel. He keep doing interviews and going over there letting a little bit stuff out the bag. But to be honest with y'all, I don't know, y'all. This whole situation is weird. I'm glad he's coming out saying something instead of nothing. I'm glad he is. Another celebrity woman, she's a gospel. She's supposed to be the queen of gospel, y'all. She came out and she said that something ain't right in the water, y'all. Only people that's saying something. Her, this Storm guy, Tyler Perry is still talking about it. He's still talking about what happened to Angie Stone. And he's saying that this industry is messed up. But the only thing that I don't understand is how can you come to Angie Stone's defense when you did, a girl, the way he did her, Monique. Him and Oprah, they blackballed her for a while. She started back getting gigs a little bit here and there now, but she was blackballed. And Tyler Perry was running around talking about her behind her back like a gossiping girl, y'all. And now you want to come out for Angie Stone. And people were mad at Monique for saying something about it. Ain't no time to talk about when somebody done did it. Ain't no time the right time. It's the person who they did it to time whenever they feel like talking about it. When somebody do something to them. It ain't about, oh, it's Angie Stone time and she coming out to say something. No. If she see a snake, snaking, she gonna call a snake a snake. They did that to her. They didn't do that to y'all. The people that's coming out saying something about that. But he just came out and said some more stuff. And I'm glad he's still talking about it. But address Monique. Talk about what you did to her. Give her at least a public apology. If nothing else, Tyler Perry. My God. What him and Oprah did to her was wrong. And it is what it is, y'all. But Tyler Perry just came out and said some more stuff. He said that a lot of these black artists, actors, They grow old and people think that they are rich because they in all these movies, they got all this music out. And he said that's far from the truth. He said a lot of the black artists are getting done like a dog, y'all. Like a dog. They getting done dirty. Without no Vaseline. Okay, y'all? Word on the street. He said that's one of the reasons why he had took care of Cicely Tyson for the last 15 years. He said he took her under his wing and just started. And I remember I started seeing her in a lot of his movies. And we see a lot of actors in a lot of his movies. And a lot of people say Tyler Perry pay him more than these other people pay him. And they get boo-goo money for the movies that they have these celebrities in. He said this been going on for a while. Y'all, this is a form of, we see them as rich and this and that and this, but a lot of this stuff is also a form of slave to the rich. Okay, y'all? It's the same thing. The same thing. Angie Stone did all that music. She wrote everything. Sung. Other people sample her stuff. She helped other people's career. She wrote songs for other people. She had no credit for nothing. They got credit for it. And when she got mad about it and started talking, she probably started talking too much because she started talking about other stuff that they were doing when she brought up Tevin Campbell. But this is why, to me, what happened to her. And if that's the case, y'all, when is it all going to fall? When is it all going to come out? This man is old as Methuselah, okay? Clive Davis. Even if it came out, the stuff that he have done to what they're saying that he did, allegedly, even if it came out right now, what justice is it if you 1 foot in the grave already? What justice is that, y'all? For even Clive Davis right now. This system is set up bad, y'all. It really is. Y'all, I just had to come on here and give you all a quick update on what's going on with her. And the rumors that's coming out. Rest in peace to Angie Stone. And pray, y'all, that she gets justice. Pray. And I pray that everybody that played a part in this, that know what happened in all of this mess, I pray you don't get away with keeping it quiet. Because this is some BS right here, y'all. And all the celebrities that she helped, and they quiet too, y'all gonna have y'all turn. Just like she got hers. Satan don't have nobody that he's close to. Look at Oprah. I know y'all heard about her. We're gonna talk about that in another video too. They coming for all of them right now, y'all. Oprah getting subpoenaed. Come on now, y'all. It's going down in the industry. And they not playing. They're not playing. This is crazy right now. Did they really set up a scene to make it look like this woman passed away? Why don't they have any pictures of her coming out from the ball? Walking out. People taking pictures of her walking out. Why, y'all? People was probably lining up at the door to get a picture with her. And probably just to stall her so the police could leave. So they could do whatever allegedly they might have done. Because we don't know, y'all. We really don't know. Only thing I can do is get in my head and think about this. And this is the only thing that makes sense to why her son said, she passed on my birthday. Is this what he meaning by this? They took his mama on his birthday because they knew he wasn't going to be there, that he was going to be at a party, and he trusted them and the people that were around her, that she was putting money in their pocket so they could pay their bills. He trusted these people, and they're all looking like they're fake, phony friends. Okay, y'all? But anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think about the video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Try to watch a commercial or two. It helps the channel in more ways than one. Thanks. Peace.